Alright, boys and girls. Hey guys, Future Go Hunt SJ2 here, and the time has finally come. I will be doing a Cartoon Network rant. Okay, this is something that I have been needing to do for such a very long time, and now that I finally have channels such as Boomerang and channels such as Game Show Network and Nicktoons, I've realized how bad I actually need to do this rant. Okay. Cartoon Network. Do you want to know why so many people don't even watch your channel anymore, or don't even watch TV anymore? Did you know that you were pretty much most of the reason why people even watch TV anymore? In fact, the second you guys pretty much turn to crap is when people stop watching your channel and TV altogether. Would you like to know why? It's because you guys air about the same 5 shows every day. You marathon about the same 5 shows every day. Yes, in the morning they air Looney Tunes, Beyblade, and Pokemon, and some things like that. I'm talking about, like, in prime time, where most people are awake to see it. Would you guys like to know the 5 shows in which they circulate and rerun over and over and over again every single solitary day? I will repeat them to you. Adventure Time, Mad, Regular Show, Johnny Test, and Scooby-Doo. There, I just told you about the entirety of Cartoon Network's lineup for the rest of the year. That's what it's been every day. Sure, at 1 o'clock p.m. for me, others it's 2 o'clock, but at 1 o'clock p.m. for me, they're doing brand new Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated episodes, which I lost track so long ago, so I'll probably just buy the DVDs or just not watch it. But Johnny Test is a series that no one has liked ever since it left Kids WB. In fact, the minute it left Kids WB is when the animation changed, is when the show itself entirely changed and went in an entirely different direction with its jokes and with its style and with everything. No one likes it anymore, and yet you guys are continuing to make new episodes and marathon it all day. No one likes Johnny Test anymore. Take it off. Mad. Okay, I like Mad, but you guys do not need to marathon that show all freaking day. And alright, this is the show that's on 90% of Cartoon Network's schedule. It's this one show. Adventure Time. Do not get me wrong. From the DVDs in which I have purchased, and from people I know, Adventure Time is a great show. I think Ed, Edd n Eddy is a great show. Do I think that you guys need to air non-stop Ed, Edd n Eddy all day? No, I don't think so. You guys need some variety, and that is what sums up what you need to do to your channel. Variety, Cartoon Network. Variety. You guys will air Adventure Time, Adventure Time. You guys will air at least 2 shows, at least 2 showings of the same show back to back. And you guys only have so much per day. You guys only have so much to do per day. So when you put 2 of the same shows back to back, and then you put them on later again back to back, and then, or in some cases, back to back to back to back to back, that is not good. You run out of time, and you aren't able to air other things. One other thing I would like to rant about is how your BS excuse and your fallback plan, in which, oh, things are getting a little dull on our channel. What can we do to spice things up and change things up a little bit, Scooby-Doo marathon. We don't need any more Scooby-Doo. Oh my freaking god. Scooby-Doo has been airing for over 50 years. Stop with the Scooby-Doo. And it's the same movies, too. How about the 60s series? You guys never air that. I like what's new Scooby-Doo, but my God, it does not need to be on every other day. And I mean, how many times have I seen Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase? I've seen that movie a million times. I refuse to watch it again. In fact, before I had gotten Boomerang and such, to be honest, to be 100% honest, do you guys want to know the full reason why I haven't been doing Cartoon Network updates anymore? Because I haven't even been watching it. To be honest, it's been on. My TV has been on in my room, but I've never been watching it. If I was even here when I would be in my room, I would have it on mute, and I would be doing things on my computer, not even paying attention to whatever's on TV, because everything on TV isn't interesting. At first, I wondered why people would stop watching TV altogether, or why people would do this and that, but now I realize TV is boring now. Cartoon Network, you're boring now. I realize that now. I haven't watched Cartoon Network for 2 days straight. You heard me. I haven't watched my favorite network in 2 days straight. In fact, the 2 channels that have been taking up most of my watching time that I have watched, that I actually sit down in my room and watch, is Boomerang and Game Show Network. I love myself some game shows. They've been marathoning Family Feud for the past couple of days. They have Lingo. They have all sorts of it. Look at their game. Look at their schedule. Family Feud, Magic, Password Plus, Family Feud, 100,000 Pyramid, 25,000 Pyramid, Super Password, Chain Reaction. I love that show. Jeopardy, Lingo, Deal or No Deal, Catch 21, Lingo, Whammy, Chain Reaction, Catch 21, Family Feud, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And then it goes to Baggage, and then, just look at this. This is what's called variety. This is what you call variety. That is what you guys don't do. When they are airing about 12 different shows per day, you guys are continuing to recycle the same 5 shows over and over and over and over and over again every single solitary day. And Adult Swim, you're just as bad. How many times have we seen the exact same episodes of Family Guy, or the exact same episodes of King of the Hill and American Dad? It's getting ridiculous. But at least Adult Swim shows more than about 5 shows. I'll give it that much. They're weird and stupid, but hey, variety. Cartoon Network, your schedule's ridiculous. Shows like Annoying Orange, you're retarded for even. No, you're just stupid. Show more Looney Tunes. Why does Looney Tunes need to be on one time at 5 and then again at 11? Or 12 rather. It's 12 now. They bumped it up an hour for some reason, and now there's no more Tom and Jerry. Seriously, you got rid of. Listen to this. Pay close attention. They bumped up Looney Tunes, like it used to air at 11. Now it airs at 12. And it's just so completely getting rid of Tom and Jerry. They got rid of Tom and Jerry for an hour of back-to-back episodes of Johnny Test. My God. We do not need any more Johnny Test. We do not need any more Scooby-Doo. We do not need it. We do not need it. It's not necessary. It is ridiculous. In fact, I think if you should recycle anything Scooby-Doo, and I mean anything, I think it should be Mystery Incorporated. In fact, the Scooby-Doo Marathon, the 2-day Scooby-Doo Marathon that you guys had no Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated episodes. So the people like me, who missed a couple episodes, and now that since you guys are starting Season 3, we won't be able to watch Season 3 because you guys didn't show a marathon of Seasons 1 and 2. Instead, you guys showed retarded Scooby-Doo movies that, were stupid. That we've all seen before. And in fact, most of the movies they show are the new ones that no one really likes, like What are some of those new ones? The Phantosaur and all those ones. No one likes those ones. I mean, of course it has its own little fan base, but 90% of Scooby-Doo fans don't like any of the new ones. 90% of Scooby-Doo fans like the old school movies, and in fact, I would actually like to see some of those old school movies. Some of those movies I haven't seen in years. Curse of the Werewolf? Heck yeah! How many times have we seen The Wicked Witch or whatever? Come on, guys. Why? I know you guys like Scooby-Doo, but I mean, if you guys are gonna do nothing with that license and with that title and with that series, then just continue to recycle it, what is the point? By the way, speaking of variety, this is a good thing. Cartoon Network this Friday at 8 a.m. my time. Most other people it's 9 a.m., but for me it's 8 a.m. Most other people will be airing, or Cartoon Network will be airing Codename Kids Next Door, Operation Zero at 8 a.m., followed by Camp Lazlo at 9:30, which is good. I will probably miss it because my sleep schedule is awful, but I'll see what I can do. I might be able to DVR it or whatever. I've never really been into the DVR thing, but I think I have it on my Comcast. But whatever. That is good. Now, if you could kind of change some things and take those shows and maybe show some more of them later on. Codename Kids Next Door and Camp Lazlo one time in the morning at 8 a.m. and 9:30. One time. And then the rest of the day is, get this, What's New Scooby-Doo, The Annoying Orange, an hour of Johnny Test, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, Mad, Total Drama Revenge of the Island, which is okay, Adventure Time, Gumball, which is getting a new season, and I like this show, but they still recycle that show too much too. Johnny Test, Regular Show, Level Up, The Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time, Lego Ninjago, oh, and Cartoon Planet. You guys need to change that thing's block, or you guys need to change the date, the time in which that airs. I'm telling you guys right now, I have not seen Cartoon Planet since its second week it premiered. I haven't. I've meant to. In fact, Fridays, I look at the schedule, or I remember, oh, it's Friday, Cartoon Planet's coming on. But I'm always busy by 7 o'clock, or I always forget. Because it's not something like where there's a new episode or anything like that I would remember, and I don't remember watching Cartoon Planet when I was a kid, so I'm not really a big fan of Brack and Zorak, and I think the promos are pretty lame, and really I only really watch Cartoon Planet for the shows anyway, but I mean, if it was something like Cartoon Network, if it was something like Cartoon Fridays, or if this was something like Cartoon Network Fridays, you better believe my ass would be here in front of my TV at 7 o'clock every single Friday night. You guys need to do better with your advertising, better with your planning, better with your schedule. You guys need to completely and utterly better your channel, and I pray to God that by the time you guys rebrand your channel, which you guys will soon, and from what I've seen, Cartoon Network's rebrand will be similar to the City Era type promos. So, that's great. That's great because you guys know that City Era is my favorite era. But from what I've seen, that they're going to be similar to City Era. And I'm hoping that by the time that comes around, they fix their schedule. Oh, and another thing. No one cares about the flicks with Kevin Wu. Bring back Cartoon Theater. I'm telling you right now, no one cares about the flicks with Kevin Wu. Do you guys remember when Cartoon Network used to air classics such as American Tail and all those classic, amazingly animated, Emmy-nominated films? You know what they are now? Shrek, Aragon, Percy Jackson, Lightning Thief, that crappy movie. I love the book. Don't get me wrong, I love the book. In fact, I have what was it? I think the fourth book. I think I actually haven't read it because I stopped reading after the third book. But I bought the fourth one on the day of its release. I went up to the bookstore where the person who wrote the book, I don't remember his name, but the guy who wrote the book was at the bookstore. He was signing the book or whatever, and I got his signature. And in fact, I bought two books. I bought one for myself, and he signed it, and I bought one for my teacher, and he signed it. And I bought one for my teacher because that book came out the year my teacher was getting us into Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief, so that was great. And I got her that. She was like, oh, but anyway, I get off track too much. Yeah, I mean, come on. Like I said, no one cares about the flicks with Kevin Wu. In fact, if I was given the opportunity, I would punch Kevin Wu in the face because no one cares about him and I don't like his face. I think he's annoying. I really do. I really don't like him at all, from what I've seen. Anyway, and DC Nation, I haven't watched DC Nation in months. Ever since Young Justice stopped, I finished watching Green Lantern. Honestly, I think Green Lantern's a great series. I've heard that it's based off the live action movie that was crap. I've heard it was based off of it, but the series, it's honestly nothing like the movie. It really isn't. Like, I mean, if you watch the movie, and then watch the series, they're almost nothing alike. In fact, the series is very much like the comics, and it actually represents the character far better than Ryan Reynolds did. But whatever, I digress. I like Green Lantern the animated series, but it's on rerun. I think this is its second time rerunning because it's on only the 11th episode of its season 1. And then Young Justice is finally on its because a rerun, and it's finally on its second season. This Saturday it'll be airing the first episode of the second season, which was Invasion. So hopefully, and I'm praying, that by the time they finally finish rerunning the second season and they get to where we are now, is when they will get the new season out, get the new episodes, whatever, which I really hope happens. And in fact, I really don't watch DC Nation anymore at all, because first of all, it's a pain in the ass for me to get up on Saturdays. Second of all, it's just not worth it, because what am I going to get up for? Reruns? I mean, like, the shorts, they're nice and all, but I'm not going to get up on a Saturday morning to watch shorts. You gotta be kidding yourself there. And then, oh, joy, look at this. 12 o'clock noon on Saturday. A 3-episode Johnny Test Men Marathon. Oh, and look at this. Saturday, 1:30, Amazing World of Gumball. 2, Amazing World of Gumball. 2:30, Amazing World of Gumball. 3 o'clock, Amazing World of Gumball. 3:30, Amazing World of Gumball. 4 o'clock, The Amazing World of Gumball. 4:30, The Amazing World of Gumball. 5, The Amazing World of Gumball. 5:30, The Amazing World of Gumball. What do you guys think that it's possibly leading up to the third season that they were talking about? Nope. Do you guys want to know what that random marathon of The Amazing World of Gumball was leading up to? Monster House. What? That doesn't even make sense. You just have a random marathon of The Amazing World of Gumball to lead up to Monster House, which is another movie that they're continuing to rerun for absolutely no reason. In fact, it's getting ridiculous. It really is. It's getting to the point where it's like, wow. And to be continuing to go onto the track of other networks that have a far better schedule than they do, Boomerang, your sister channel. Right now I'm watching classic MGM cartoons. It's on for an hour, and it's on for an hour, and then guess what comes on next? Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, The Flintstones, Captain Planet, Tom and Jerry Kids, which is a very rare cartoon, Puppy in My Pocket, The Mr. Men Show, Pound Puppies, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, The Smurfs, Wacky Races, Laugh Olympics, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, Tom and Jerry Kids, Puppy in My Pocket, The Mr. Men Show, Crypto the Super Dog, Johnny Quest, Pokemon, Two Stupid Dogs, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, SWAT Cats, Samurai Jack, Secret Squirrel. The amount of shows that they play daily blows your pitiful excuse for a lineup out of the water. It is ridiculous. Cartoon Network, you need to... Okay, when I'm not watching your channel anymore, there's a problem. I've been watching your channel for, like, God, years. Your channel and only your channel. In fact, I lost Boomerang and all that stuff about a year ago. So I've been watching your channel nonstop, pretty much nothing else since then. And now that I have all these channels, I never watch your channel anymore because, quite frankly, there's no point. I don't want to watch Adventure Time. I don't want to watch Regular Show. I don't want to watch Mad. I don't want to watch Gumball. I want to watch shows that are actually interesting. I want variety. And if you want to air Adventure Time, if you want to air Regular Show, if you want to air Mad, go right ahead. But also mix in some Ed, Edd n Eddy, some Powerpuff Girls, some Dexter's Lab, some Tom and Jerry, some Looney Tunes, etc., etc., etc. And get rid of the flicks. No one likes Kevin Wu. Catch you guys later.